Hello and welcome back, my beautiful Froggy Army, to day 24 of designing an island in 30 days without any items. Right now on Baron, it is 9:50 a.m. on Friday, November 17th. Leaf is here today. Oh, I wonder if he has our potatoes. Let's go ahead and get into our daily routine. I'm gonna check my mail, look for my bottle on the beach, plant my money tree, shake my trees, and water my flowers. Hello everybody and welcome. It has been a few days for me. I took a very small, like 2-day recording break, so I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen you, even though it hasn't. Well, for you it won't be, but for me it is. Anyway, let's see what Leaf has got here today. Oh my goodness, he finally has potatoes! He finally has the potatoes. Thank you, Leaf. I'm gonna take so many potatoes. Okay, now to see if we actually have any room to plant these. I mean, yeah, there's some room. Honestly, there's some. Good enough. So how has everybody been? How are the kids? How's it going? How's the dog? I've been doing great. Thanks so much for asking. Thank you, thank you. I just had some Doritos and a fruit roll-up, and I literally felt like I was back in my elementary school cafeteria eating eating lunch. My mom used to give me fruit roll-ups all the time. Oh my goodness. And the ones that like had the little tattoos on them too. So you would like put the little fruit roll-up tattoos on your tongue. Ugh, I remember those so vividly. Do they even still make those? It will be so sad if they don't. Anyways, let me go talk to some of my villagers, I guess, since we have some Nook Mile tasks for that. Hello, Miss Pearl. And hello. Bye. I was honestly expecting there to be like a lot of new stuff on the island. When I logged in today, I was like, ooh, I haven't been here for a couple days. Maybe there's new flowers. Maybe there's, I don't know, new stuff, new things. But no, there's just more fossils for me to dig up and more mushrooms for me to pick. And that's it, sadly. So I don't really remember what we were last up to. I think we made the cemetery, right? I think that was the last thing that I did. So, you know, some pretty good progress there. I don't know what the next move is. We're kind of getting in this last kind of like stage of the island where I just don't really know where to go. Like, we just have a lot of decorating to do pretty much, and some villager hunting. As we established, we only need to do 3 more villager hunts, potentially 4 if Elmore ever wants to move out. But if you would believe it, I low-key feel like we're running out of space on the island, and I'm happy yet concerned about that. Like, I'm happy because we'll be able to finish the island pretty easily, but I'm also concerned because I'm like, wait, I still need to do more builds. Like, we don't have our 5 builds yet. So we'll see. I should probably, if I'm being smart, work on one of those said builds today. I do have an idea for what I want, but we need a very specific food recipe that I have not gotten yet, so we might have to work on something else instead. I don't know. I suppose before we get into any decorating stuff today, let's go ahead and do some chores around the island. Since I haven't been here for a few days, I do need to do a little bit of cleanup. Like I said, there's a lot of fossils, a lot of mushrooms, probably a lot of gyroids just waiting for us, so let's go ahead and take care of all of that. And then I'll also see if anybody's cooking or crafting. I'm very specifically looking for a jam recipe from any of the villagers for any of the fruits that I have. Hopefully we get it for a fruit that we have. But yeah, I very specifically need those little jam jars for a build that I have in mind that I won't spoil. So hopefully, oh, I could have sworn Fauna was home. Okay. Hopefully we'll find that soon. I feel like that's a fairly common recipe that I usually get like fairly quickly. That jam recipe is literally like the last thing I need for us to do the specific build that I have in mind. So I hope we get it soon, crossing my fingers. But something else I was considering doing, which would be so crazy of me to do, would be to do a rock garden, like a rock circle. And if you know how to do a rock garden, you know how much work that is, and I don't know if I'm up for the task. I've done it only one time. Only one time I did it on my very first island, and it was such a pain. But I was thinking that the peninsula could be a really cute spot to put that, although I don't know if the rocks would spawn like right up against the edges like this. I'm not sure. And I don't know if I would want to risk attempting to put it there and like finding out that they don't spawn at the edges and just doing a whole bunch of work for nothing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about the rock garden idea maybe a couple episodes later down the line. But I do have another build idea that doesn't require anything right now, so that's what we could get into next if we don't get this jam recipe like literally right now. Oh my goodness, why do you have to be cooking? Ugh. Anyways, give me the jam recipe and I might consider not kicking you off. Tomato juice! No! Okay, the only saving grace would be if this comes like in little jars slash looks like jam, coincidentally. Let's see. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. That is disgusting. No. Surprisingly, we only had 4 fossils on the island today, unless I missed some, which could be very, very possible, I'll be honest. But let's go ahead and assess these and see what we get. Literally 2 duplicates, and then a torso, and another torso, so pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? After I just went and assessed them at the museum? Wow. How dare this fossil. Let me go throw all of this in my storage, and then I suppose we'll get to work on some sort of build. I don't know. I'm seriously considering potentially working on the rock garden and trying to do a rock garden. I know it's so much work, but I'm like, it would be so good, you know? I feel like that's something eye-catching and interesting that this island desperately needs, you know? Anyways, let me move Flip's house first and just get this out of the way. Here's what it's gonna look like just for it to all be in line with each other. Not ideal, but it's what we're gonna do. So there we go, that's the neighborhood all set up pretty much. Now we just have to decorate that. But yeah, we mostly have space over here. And honestly, walking through all of this, I feel like we do have a lot of space. Maybe I was being a little dramatic earlier, being like, we have like no space left, because I actually think this is pretty decent. I think we're okay. Anyways, I have the rock garden idea in my head now and it won't go away, so I think we're gonna try to do that today. I mean, why not? That way we can also be time traveling a whole bunch, and then while we're time traveling we can potentially get some villager thought bubbles and it'll be like doing 2 things in one, you know? So instead of doing the rock garden on that little peninsula, I don't think you can actually do it there. I'm gonna do it on this cliff I built behind a resident services. I think that'll be cool. So let me work on that cliff. I still need to terraform a little bit of it, but there's a bunch of flowers and that bamboo tree that I need to get rid of. So I'm just gonna grab some fruit and do a little bit of cleanup. We do have a lot of empty space on the island, so making this rock farm is gonna be quite the pain, but you know, I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready for just like another impossible task. Bring it on. There we go, just cleaned all of that up super quick, and now I will start up the good old island designer and we're gonna get to work on this cliff. Okay, there we go. Fixed up that cliff right quick, and here's how we're looking up here. I think this is a decent amount of space. We'll have plenty of space for both the rock garden and for some trees and stuff, so I think that's good. I think that's good. Now I think I want to use some pathing to kind of mark out where these rocks are gonna go. I definitely want to make a circle, but how do we arrange this circle? Where does it go? Where is the middle? Okay, I think this is what we're going with. I could bring it down a little bit more if I really wanted to, but like, do I really want to? I don't think so. So now I'm going to go ahead and use the mannequin method. And of course, that just involves placing so many mannequins. And I believe the rocks need to have a 3x3 free space all around them. So let me also mark that out. So that's pretty much just like all of this space surrounding every single one, I believe, just like this. Okay, there we go. This is honestly a pretty cool design, but let me go ahead and put something in this middle thing so that nothing spawns in the center, because that would be super annoying. There we go. Brave little flower. You will do our duty for us. And then I'm not quite sure if the rocks can spawn on in-game pathing or not. I want to say they can, but I'm just gonna swipe this off just in case. And now we are going to get started with the good old mannequins. And if you don't know what this method is, basically we are putting mannequins absolutely everywhere just to take up space so that the rocks don't spawn in whatever other space besides the ones we just marked out. And we're doing mannequins specifically because they are very, very easy to clean up. All you have to do is edit this design in the like design thingy. You just edit that really quickly and it just removes all of them. So the cleanup process is instantaneous, which is perfect, exactly what we want. So that way we're only putting in a ton of work for this beginning portion and not the cleanup portion as well. So I don't even know if I'll finish this today. Like, this is quite a lot, but we shall see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start on the very bottom right of my island because I actually have a mannequin there right now. This one, that's part of the little library build. Yeah, this guy. So we're just going to continue our work, and we put about 2 tiles of space in between each mannequin, both horizontally and vertically, and just everywhere around it, you know what I mean? I don't even know if I'm making sense. I'm a little bit sleepy right now, but we're gonna go in with a ton of mannequins. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. Quick update. Hello. So I have done this like very bottom row of the island. I'm so done already. I'm so done. Like, okay, can we take back the idea? Maybe? Can we take it back? Can we reverse? Can we rewind? Because this is gonna be a lot. I mean, I already started, I might as well commit, right? I might as well, but it's just so much. It's just so much, besties. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna keep going. You know, even if we don't finish all the mannequins today, at least it's progress, and some progress is better than no progress. Maybe I just do some mannequins every single day, and then by the time we finish this series, maybe I'll have all of them placed, you know? Specifically in this area, I have so many freaking trees, and I just don't know, like, if they mess it up. Like, I don't know, do I still put mannequins? I have no clue. I'm just gonna put them anyway, just so I have, like, a guideline. I don't know. Aha, you sneaky little rock. Look at you just being here, spawning exactly where I need to put the next mannequin. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna destroy this one right now. I mean, I feel like the majority of my rocks are around here anyways, like in this bottom portion. So if we fill up most of this bottom portion, then we'll be good. Like maybe that's all we have to do. Oh my goodness, and look at this. It's not even like centered. It's not, I don't even know what's going on. I don't know. See, there's 2 more rocks. There's 2 more. I think they're all just down here. So I feel like we don't have to fill up the whole island. I feel like we have enough stuff on the other areas where we have like most of our decorations. I feel like they don't really spawn over there. Oh my goodness, and here's another one. Wait, so there's like 4 rocks over here. Yeah, they're all freaking here. Okay, I'm even more determined now. If we fill up this area, I think we're good. I think it's gonna be a little bit easier than I'm envisioning, and I'm very excited about that. Get out of here, you rock. No, that was my money rock. Dang it. Here's how the progress is looking. We've got pretty much all of this done, and this looks like the work of a very determined woman who plays Animal Crossing for a living. Yep. Totally doesn't look concerning whatsoever. No. Not at all. So yeah, we pretty much have all of that. I think I've destroyed all my rocks except for one, which is right here, which I'm going to destroy right now. So I think I'm just going to cover this section pretty much, which we're almost done. And then the section by Jambette's house up in the top right corner, because she has a lot of empty space there as well. And then I'll probably cover a little bit of ground near my house as well, because that has a little bit of open space. So after I do all that, we will be done and I'll start the time traveling. So I'll spare you all the footage of me doing this because I'm sure you don't want to see this over and over. But yeah, I'll catch up with you in just a bit. Okay, besties. It only took me about half an hour, but we have successfully filled, I think, hopefully every square inch of this island where a rock could possibly even think about spawning with mannequins. So I think we're good to go. I'm pretty sure I destroyed all of them, so we're gonna get to time traveling. We are here on the next day, and look at that, our wonderful cosmos have duplicated, which is great. But let's go ahead and get into our daily routine. I'm gonna check my mail, look for my bottle on the beach, plant my money tree, shake my trees, and water my flowers. So some unfortunate news. I forgot about this entire upper cliff. So yeah, our rock for the day did spawn up here, unfortunately, but it's okay. Now we know, we've seen the errors. We've seen the errors, now we can correct them. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna go ahead and fix this pesky little problem. This should not take me too long, honestly, because the rest of the island was pretty quick, like just 20-30 minutes, that's it. And thankfully we even have this fossil up here to help us out. Fauna, what are you doing back here? Fauna, I didn't even know you could get down there. What the heck, Miss Girl? What? Okay, she's being so mysterious. She is in her mysterious era, I guess. Okay, so there we go. I think that's really all we needed to fill up, because I don't think the rocks can spawn like on the edges or like by the water or anything, so I think we're good to go. Let me also check my villagers, see if anybody's cooking, so we can get that sweet, sweet jam recipe. Roswell's not cooking. Goodbye. You know what would be really funny? If I went and checked my island rating and all these mannequins put us to 5 stars. It would be kind of funny, but I would also be kind of sad because I would have to take all of these away and we would lose the 5 stars. But I don't know, I kind of do want to go check maybe before we get rid of all of them for good. Okay, so nobody else was crafting or cooking, which sucks, but I'm gonna order some stuff and we're probably just gonna go ahead and time travel. Again, it would be fantastic if we just keep time traveling and maybe get a thought bubble, a move out bubble. That would be fantastic. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and time travel to the next day. Oh, we have a visitor staying in the campsite. Well, 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 I did not anticipate this. Just another plus of time traveling a whole bunch on the island. Okay, let's get straight to it. What the? No! No, why is this here? Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be a lot of trial and error of like, okay, we forgot to fill in this spot and a rock spawn. Time to start over, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure the rocks spawn one at a time, and since I destroyed all of them at once, we'll only get one spawning at a time. So that's our one rock, and now we're gonna have to start over. Alright, well, we're learning, and of course it's my money rock every single freaking time. Okay, we'll just put a mannequin there. Hopefully that solves the problem. And let's go straight to the campsite. And also, I do want to check around my villager houses just in case there's any thought bubbles, But we're gonna get to it. Let's see who's in this campsite. Oh my goodness, if it's a villager that we want, I would be positively ecstatic. I'm nervous. Oh. Okay, I have been wanting a squirrel, but Nibbles, you're cute, but you're a little too bright for me for this island. Yeah, I gotta go. Let's see if anyone is cooking. Deirdre, it smells absolutely fantastic in here. What are we making? Plain cupcakes. All right. Please tell me this is cute. Please tell me that this is cute. They're definitely plain. All right, with all of that out of the way, let's go to the next day. Besties, we are rejoicing. I mean, he's not correct, but he's got the spirit. It's not in the right spot, but how do I get it to not spawn on the path? That's a fantastic question. Okay, well, the fact that it can spawn one spot away from the cliff edge is actually quite concerning. So, yeah, we gotta fix that. I feel like it's pure luck and coincidence that it spawned up here. I feel like there's so many spots on the island where it could spawn, Like, I feel excited, I feel accomplished, I feel like we're getting there, but I feel like I shouldn't be feeling those things. I'm having a lot of feelings right now, but I'm thinking this is a fluke, potentially. Alright, well, we're gonna get rid of that. Anyways, I'm gonna go run around, look for thought bubbles, see if anybody's cooking up a jam recipe. So let's see. Oh, I accidentally stumbled into Flip's birthday. Oh, this is awkward. I just can't get attached. I'm gonna kick you out. So we should not hang out. We should not. Wait a moment. Wait a darn moment, what is this? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be a nightmare, isn't it? The mannequins was not even the worst part. This is gonna be the worst part. All of these rock spawns that are in places where they shouldn't be. Okay, well, hopefully that'll fix it. I honestly thought that they couldn't spawn on the dirt. But you know what? I'm thinking of custom designs. I got it mixed up with custom designs because they can't spawn on custom designs, but yeah, they can totally spawn on the dirt. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, let's just go another day, I guess. Okay, well, there's no rocks up on our little thingy, so we messed up somewhere once again. Now the fun part is just running around everywhere and trying to find it. Okay, okay, so this is the game you want to play with me. Okay, okay. This is fine. This is fine. This is so fine. Why can they spawn here? This doesn't make any sense. I thought it was too cramped in between like the inclines and the edge of the water, but I guess not. Dude, these rocks are like cockroaches. They just thrive in any condition. It's incredible. Okay, well, hopefully this fixes it. I don't know if that was the only rock. It's the only one I found so far, so we shall see, we shall see. Let's go ahead and check if anyone's cooking or crafting again. Okay, nobody was making anything, so go into tomorrow again. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh my goodness, this is so much more than I signed up for, honestly. Okay, yeah. What an interesting place to spawn. You know, I never would have thought of that myself. Personally, it's just a little weird. I'm trying not to judge this rock. It's just, I don't know, like, I wouldn't do that, you know? Like, good on the rock that it feels comfortable doing that, but like, me personally, I could never, you know? See, I told you guys that one that was up on the cliff where it kind of needed to go was just a fluke. It was just a fluke. It was just testing us, you know? Trying to see our resolve, trying to see if we would actually stick through this. And I don't know, besties. I am highly considering quitting. I'm just gonna throw a couple more mannequins down there. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. We shall see. I'm not going insane right now. No. No, I'm not. What do we think about that? Okay, so obviously I time traveled very far ahead. What do we think about this? I don't have words. I don't have words. I'm gonna go find the rest of the rocks and I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna destroy them and hopefully I will feel better. It's 2 a.m. by the way, in real life. Just wanted to let you know. Just in case you're curious. Wanna get out of the way. This is fine. This is fine. No. I know you were wondering, Raven, hey, how are you doing? Like, this must really be upsetting you. No, actually, I'm completely chill right now. Like, actually, I've never been more zen. So, small update. Yeah. So, okay. The actual plan was, okay, if they're all gonna be, like, one to the right, like, one off of where their intended spots are going to be, like, that's fine. I'll just make it a bigger circle. But now this one decides it wants to be actually in the spot. So now I don't know what to do. Do I try to move all of them? Or do I just try to move this one? I should probably just try to move that one, right? I don't freaking know. I don't know at this point. Besties, I have been at this for too long. Too long. But the wait is over. The wait is freaking over. We freaking did it. I just had a feeling. I had the feeling, but it is done. It is finished. And can you believe I didn't get a single freaking thought bubble through all of this time traveling? Like, how is that even possible? So the island is unfortunately what some may call a mess. The mannequins, of course, will be easy cleanup, but the flowers have gone wild. There are so many money trees everywhere. It's just kind of a whole thing right now, and it's 3:18 in the morning, and I want to go to sleep, and I don't want to deal with any of this. I'm just giving you a little runaround just to show you kind of like what I've been dealing with. It's pretty bad, but we have our freaking rock circle now, so I think it was worth it. Oh, another good thing is that some of our green mums spread, so those spread down there, and then we did breed another one down by the flower field, which also, the flower field, the flower breeding area down here, is really bad right now. This is overwhelming, and I'm scared. Again, I'm so sorry that that's all we did today, but I truly didn't expect it to take me that long, and it did, which I should have known. I should have expected it, but I didn't, so that was my mistake. Sorry. And another plus is I did plant a ton of money trees, so we should be pretty good on bells. I hope we can pay off our loan with all of those money trees. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep and try not to dream about rocks. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you tomorrow.